The Indo-Bangladesh enclaves, also known as the Chitmahals, sometimes called Pasha enclaves, are the enclaves along the Bangladesh-Euro-India border, in Bangladesh and the Indian state of West Bengal. There are 106 Indian enclaves and 92 Bangladeshi enclaves. Inside the main part of Bangladesh, 102 of these are first-order Indian enclaves, while inside the main part of India, 71 of these are Bangladeshi first-order enclaves. Further inside these enclaves are an additional 24 second-order or counter-enclaves and one Indian counter-counter enclave, called Dahalakagrabari No. 51. They have an estimated combined population between 50,000 and 100,000. In September 2011, Prime Ministers Manmohan Singh of India and Sheikh Hasina of Bangladesh signed an accord on border demarcation and exchange of adversely held enclaves. However, the Indian Parliament has yet to ratify it. Under this intended agreement, the enclave residents could continue to reside at their present location or move to the country of their choice. History: according to a popular legend, the enclaves were used as stakes in card or chess games centuries ago between two regional kings, the Raja of Coch Behar and the Maharaja of Rangpur. As far as history records, the little territories were apparently the result of a confused outcome of the 1713 treaty between the Kingdom of Coch Behar and the Mughal Empire. Possibly, the kingdom and the Mughals ended a war without determining a single boundary for what territories had been gained or lost. After the partition of India in 1947, Rangpur was joined to East Pakistan, and Coch Behar was merged in 1949 with India. The desire to de-enclave most of the enclaves was manifested in a 1958 agreement for an exchange between India and Pakistan, but the matter then worked into a Supreme Court case in India. With that agreement unratified, the negotiations had to restart after East Pakistan became independent as Bangladesh in 1971. In 1974, both countries agreed either to exchange the enclaves or at least to provide easy access to the enclaves. Bangladesh quickly ratified, but in India the matter was rife with political sensitivity, and little materialized. Talks between the two countries on the issue resumed in 2001, but the lack of a concrete time frame relegated the issue to the back burner. The residents of the enclaves live in poor conditions, with a lack of water, roads, electricity, schools and medicines. Crime also is rampant, as complaining would mean crossing the international boundary due to the lack of law enforcement resources. Residents of the enclaves may go to their respective countries only on the production of an identity card, after seeking permission from the border guards, causing much resentment. Recently the countries have moved towards an agreement to absorb the enclaves, but the resulting nationality of the current residents remains an impediment, as it could have implications for border disputes in other parts of the region. In September 2011, the governments of India and Bangladesh announced an intention to resolve the issue by means of swapping 162 enclaves, giving residents a choice of nationality. India will receive 51 enclaves of 7,110 acres, while Bangladesh will get 111 enclaves of 17,149 acres. Apparently Bangladesh would retain the 4617 acres of its Dahagram Angarpoti exclave. India planned to submit a constitutional amendment to Parliament to approve the agreement in August 2013. Bangladesh has already ratified the agreement. The bill was submitted to the India's Rajya Sabha on December 18, 2013. There is opposition to the agreement in the Indian state of Assam, which would give up some territory, with the state parties Assam Gana Parishad and Bharatiya Janata Party not in favour of the swap. Notable enclaves: Bangladesh, Dahagrama Angarpota, the largest Bangladeshi composite enclave, administered as part of Patgram Upper Zila in Lamanurhat Zila, lies within the Indian province of West Bengal. It is separated from the contiguous area of Bangladesh at its closest point by less than 200 meters. The enclave has an area of 25.95 km2 with a resident population of 20,000 people. The enclave lacks all facilities. The lone health complex remains virtually useless for lack of power supply, as India refused to allow Bangladesh to run power lines to the enclave. The Tin Buyer Corridor, the 178x85-meter strip of Indian territory separating the Dahagrama-Angar-Potter Composite Enclave from other Bangladeshi territory, was leased to Bangladesh for 999 years for access to the enclave. It is available for use by the residents of Dahagrama-Angar-Potter during specified hours of the day. India, Dizia Chhara, the fourth largest Indian Chhit by area, is the largest standalone Indian enclave. It lies 3 km from the main part of India and has an area of 6.65 km². According to the census report issued by Bharat Bangladesh Enclave Exchange Coordination Committee, the total population of 9510 includes, male 4941, female 4569. Hindu 640, Muslim 8870. Cultivator 2426, non-cultivator 840. Literate 4148. Disabled 6. With Indian Epic 193, with BD Epic 1173. Under 5 years 378. 6 to 18 years 1072. Dahalakagraveri is the world's only third-order enclave, being Indian territory inside a Bangladeshi territory which is itself inside an exclave of India in Bangladesh. List of enclaves and exclaves, Bangladesh, in order to distinguish CHHITs having the same names, serial numbers established by Banerjee are shown in parentheses, as. The Bangladesh series is separate from the India series. With 4 exceptions, the first-order enclaves, including the 3 composite enclaves, lie entirely within the Cooch Behar district of West Bengal state, India. All 21 counter-enclaves lie within the Rangpur division of Bangladesh. This CHHIT is part of a composite enclave and by itself is neither an enclave nor an exclave. A Euro-stated size may not be exact. India, the 102 first-order enclaves and the 1 counter enclave lie within the Rangpur division of Bangladesh. The 3 counter-enclaves lie within the Cooch Behar district of West Bengal state, India. In order to distinguish CHHITs having the same names, serial numbers established by Banerjee are shown in parentheses, as. The India series is separate from the Bangladesh series. This CHHIT is part of a composite enclave and by itself is neither an enclave nor an exclave. A Euro-stated size may not be exact. See also, Bâle-Hertog in Belgium, Bâle-Nassau in the Netherlands, references. External links. Teen-Bia corridor cannot be used for power supply to Dahagrama-Angar-Potter enclaves at thedailystar.net. Map showing the locations of the enclaves from http, geosite.jancref.com/ Cooch_Behar.htm, Mansi Murata Management of India-Bangladesh Border, http, www.amanpankyat.org/ index.php?option=com_content &task =view &id =73 http www.indiaseminarcom 510 510% 20 butalia htm http www.tribuneindia.com 20060104/nation htm number 17